feel good, I'll be okay. I can dream the rest away. It's just a little touch of fate, it'll be okay. It sure takes its precious time, but it's got rights and so have I.
Hello guys, this is Boss and welcome back to another mod spotlight. Today we're taking a look at the Ninja mod. It is created by Ujet74. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly, sorry if I'm not. And it requires mod loader, and basically it adds a ton of ninja related items that are really cool and just a ton of fun, so you guys should definitely check it out. So I'd say we just hop right into it, literally into my magical little pond here. So let's just jump in, hit 360. This doesn't look right. Let's give it another go. Come on, give me a good spawn this time. There we go, that's better. So the first group we're going to be taking a look at is the food group. Now there are a few new items that have been added. We have Nigiri Zushi, which is crafted like so, and that heals 2 hunger bars, and we also have Maki Zushi, which is dropped by squid, and these guys have a chance of dropping 1 to 3 Maki Zushi, and these heal 1 hunger bar, so they're not the greatest food source. So let me just show you that. Who wants to die first? Whoa, whoa, whoa! They're mobbing me! Jesus! So drop your Maki Zushi. Damn, these guys are freaking... there we go. He put up quite of a fight, so yeah, you saw he just dropped 2, and then this bro over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa! This guy dropped 2 as well, or whatever. I can't do math well, so eat your sushi. Anyway, let's get on to the next group of items. Alright, let's get on to the bulk of the mod, which is the weapons. And one little note to point out is I'm not covering all of the items, just the more significant ones that I think are cool. And you should always look at the forum post, after this mod video is done, so you can check out all the little features and whatnot that I might have missed. So yeah, this is the katana, or ninja toe, or whatever, samurai sword, whatever you want to call it. And it has the same power as a diamond sword, but 500 uses, I believe. Now, the one thing I don't really care for about this sword is you can't block with it. Like, you can hear I'm right-clicking right now, and it's not doing anything. I don't understand. Well, that's just a small bug. I'm not sure if they want it to be like that, but I think it'd be really good. You're not supposed to see that. Really good if you could block with this sword. But yeah, it's pretty good. Diamond sword power with only iron. Now, yeah, that's the crafting recipe, of course. So yeah, on to the next weapon. Okay, so now let's take a look at the Tanto. Now, this item is more of a utility item in my mind because it only has the power of a stone sword and 300 uses, so it's better to use it to craft other more powerful weapons, which I will show you, and that is why I want to cover this one first. And I may be cutting the video a bit more than I usually do. It's just because I want to make sure that I'm getting all the information right, and yeah, that's the reason. So, on to the next weapon. Okay, so the next item we're going to be taking a look at is the Sai. Now this weapon actually does the same amount of damage as an iron sword and has 600 uses, and there's nothing really too special about it. There's no special abilities. You can't really block with it either, but yeah, it looks pretty neat. And let's just get on to the next item. Alright, I think it's time we take a look at the throwable items now. So there are a few throwable weapons. We got the kunai and the shuriken, and there are actually a few types of shurikens you can make. I'll have both of them on screen now. And you get 8 for every time you craft them, so that's good. Same with the kunai, which we are using the tanto for to craft them. So yeah, these are... that guy spawned freaking randomly. The one thing I don't really care for though is the throwing animation. It's pretty ratchet, if you know what I mean. Like, look, it's just like... it's not at the proper angle, the trajectory would just like slap them in the face, it wouldn't stab them. But yeah, that's something that can always be fixed in the future, and it's really not that bad without it, so it's still pretty awesome. I like throwing this stuff around. Like, this is what I do in my free time pretty much. Fuck reading books. Oh, sorry guys, I kind of got carried away. I'm just gonna flush my toilet. Sorry. One thing I forgot to point out about the shuriken, it does 3 hearts of damage for each shuriken that is hit, and the kunai is 1.5 hearts. So yeah, that's the damage stuff for these throwable stuff, yeah. So the last weapon we're going to be taking a look at today is the Gamma, and I'm pretty sure it's pronounced that way because Gamma just... yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not Gamma. Ah, so good, so good. So yeah, I really like the crafting recipe for this weapon. I think it's pretty unique and clever, but yeah, it basically does the same damage as an iron sword and has 600 uses. So pretty cool. Good for killing pussies, I mean cats. Was that your pussy? I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get on to the next set of items. Okay, so now let's take a look at the ninja armor. So this armor is all crafted the same way that normal Minecraft armor is made, except it is crafted with dark fabric. And I'll have the crafting recipe to that on the screen now, but I couldn't find any stats on the website or the forum post about like how this protects you. So I'm not really too sure about that, but it does look pretty cool, except my nose is kind of ruining the whole theme of being like a badass ninja, except you got this freaking little red nose right there. Yeah, my skin does not show justice to this armor. But yeah, it still looks cool, and I'm going to be showing a demonstration of all the armor and the weapon in a little fight at the very end of this video. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Okay, so these are, in my opinion, some of the coolest items that this mod adds. So if we take a look at these three, we can see that if you right-click the Amulet of Speed, you get a speed boost for 1 minute. And all of these amulets have 64 uses, so if you were in survival, you would see a little durability bar, but since we're in creative, you don't see that. And if you right-click the Amulet of Jumping, you get a jump boost for 1 minute. And now this is one of the cooler ones, I think, the Amulet of Stealth. If we right-click this, we get invisibility for 1 minute. So that's pretty cool. So I think we should take a look at this last amulet, which is a little special, and it acts pretty different than these ones. So let's take a look at that one. Alright, so the last amulet is the Amulet of Tranquility, and basically what it does is take away any buffs or debuffs, so any potion effects. So right here I have a few potions. And actually I should go into game mode survival, yeah. So yeah, if I throw all these potions on me, you can see I have all these things, and if I just do a simple right click, it takes away everything. So I like this a lot because, you know, you can take it around with you, and if you get poisoned by like cave spiders or something, just simply right click it and you're good to go. So that was the Amulet of Tranquility. Okay, so the last item we're going to be taking a look at is the hook, and basically it works like ender pearls, except for the fact that when you teleport with them you don't lose any hearts. So, you know, of course I'm in creative, but when we're in survival you still don't take hearts, and that's the crafting recipe. So these are pretty cool, but I think it's a little too expensive. I would rather just use ender pearls, even though, you know, you take a few hearts, it's like just get feather falling and it's fine. So let's wrap up this video with an epic battle. I've set up this little like training ground right here where I have fucking fast pussies, I swear. And I have these training ground where all these ninjas are going to come out of here and we're going to fight them, so hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I have everything prepped for the battle. I have all these weapons, and of course I'm not going to be in creative when I'm doing that. I got this armor, enchanted some boots with feather falling. So what I'm going to do now is I set up this little combat ground. I'm just going to spawn in a bunch of these guys. Like, why not, bruh? Talking shit about my mom? Alright, that's it. That's all I can do. Alright, so I'm gonna go change it over to survival, and then we should fight these guys. So here we go. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty easy. These guys aren't very strong. I think what they should do in future updates is probably add some new abilities to the mob, because I mean they just walk up to you and like they're easier than cactus. I mean, like, for real, bruh. Gotta step it up. But yeah, that was really awesome. Or maybe it wasn't as epic as I thought because it wasn't epic at all. But this mod was a ton of fun to review. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, okay, so I kind of just went on to a little rant for about 20 minutes. So I cut that part off and I'm just gonna say bye.